I would just like to say thank you to everybody which showed positivity on yesterday's video and didn't jump on the hate bandwagon, and even if you did disagree with me, wrote a structured comment stating why you thought what you did, just know I really appreciate that because it shows respect to me and it's actually constructive. I can actually understand what you're saying. Just know, like, this video does not, you know, concern you. It's not about you. I'm not talking to you directly. I'm not saying you've done anything wrong. This is more towards the people which have, you know, insulted me or my family or told me to go kill myself, whatever. So yeah, that's all, guys. So I hope you enjoy this video, I guess. Alright guys, it's Ash here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today's one is a lot more serious than usual because of all of the comments I got on yesterday's video. A lot of you seem to think that I was bribed by EA to say that scripting does not exist in their game. There is absolutely loads I want to say to you guys, but if it's anything like the other video, the majority of you won't listen and will jump on the bandwagon and assume things before actually knowing the facts. So first off, EA have absolutely no idea who I am. Now let's just think about this. I'm a guy with 17,000 subscribers, which is actually a very small number in comparison to the majority of the FIFA YouTubers in this community. EA have no idea who I am. I rarely tweet at them. They have absolutely no reason to know me. I don't go to events, I don't go to tournaments, I have nothing to do with EA Sports, which means they can't possibly bribe me, because in order to bribe someone you need to actually know them. Now let's just think about this logically for a minute. What idiots in charge of a company would go and tell a 16-year-old kid to tell his subscribers that scripting does not exist, even though they've just told him it does, but they're bribing him for money? Like, well, that makes absolutely no sense. Why would they do that? I could totally just expose them. If I'm a sellout and in it for the money and attention as much as some of you think I am, then surely it would make more sense for me to expose EA for what they've said and gain all of the attention on a video like that, which would guarantee me subscribers and views and everything and money, whatever you want to call it. And on the rare chance that EA actually know of my existence, then we wouldn't be on good terms anyway, because the majority of my videos are talking about fix FIFA and fix your bloody game and saying how they are crap developers at what they do. And if the people hating had any common sense whatsoever, they would realize that they wouldn't bribe someone that constantly shits on their game and talks negatively about them. That makes no sense. Why would they do that? Why would they want to pay me money to talk shit about them? And on top of this, the discussion of scripting is actually banned, which is the reason I actually put up a disclaimer at the start of my video saying I wasn't talking trash, because if I didn't put that or something, I could possibly have the video taken down and a strike on my channel. So if they ban the discussion of scripting and handicap because they've said it doesn't exist, if I go and make a video on that, surely I would be punished for that, and that goes against their terms and conditions or rules, whatever you want to call it. So why would they do that? Why would they go against their own rules for me? If anything, guys, I am more likely to be punished than rewarded by EA for saying what I've said, because they don't allow the discussion. So if EA are so secretive and cryptic about this topic in the game and don't want anybody talking about it, why would they want me to make a video which sparks a whole discussion and debate about the thing in the first place? I seriously really can't understand the logic behind some of you trash talkers' ideas. Like, they make no sense. Why do people feel the need to tell me to go kill myself, tell me to go fuck myself, tell me to go suck my mom, tell me to do all this kind of thing just because I had an opinion on a topic in a bloody video game? And for those blatantly stating that they've unsubscribed for whatever reason, just because I stated my opinion on scripting in FIFA 18 and saying I don't believe in it, just go. I don't care. Like, I don't want you negative people here in the first place. I never intended to have toxic and worthless people in my bloody videos. Go ahead, say I'm triggered, say I'm going over the top, but I honestly have had it up to here with some of you guys, because you constantly comment on videos thinking you know better than me, thinking that your opinion is more valid than mine. I don't know if you know this, but YouTube is a place for you to talk about your beliefs, your opinions, whatever you want, and like, you shouldn't be able to tell me what I can and can't say on the internet. Before some people misunderstand me, I don't have a problem with the people which made valid and polite comments stating why they think I'm wrong and actually explaining their points, but the majority of people were just saying, oh, fuck you, scripting exists, you're a piece of shit, how can you say that, you're an EA sellout? Like, you have absolutely no evidence to back that up, no proof to what you're saying, you have no proof to prove me wrong, you're just wrong. In my video, I tried to make extremely valid points and explain them and back them up with like actual situations in FIFA, compared to a lot of you which were just saying I'm wrong without saying why. That's another thing. You all say scripting, handicap, momentum, whatever the hell you want to call it exists, but when it comes down to actually stating how and why it exists, you don't actually know what to say other than, oh, De Gea didn't save this shot, or it went under his legs. Yeah, guys, it's called a mechanical error. There are errors in video games, you know. No game is perfect. Games have thousands and thousands of lines of code. It's impossible to get it immaculate and correct. And I swear to God, some of you guys seem to think you'd be going 40-0 if what you think exists didn't exist. But if it did exist, surely it would be going for you and against you at the same time, meaning like it's not just affecting you, it's affecting everyone. So essentially, it's not actually doing anything. What I mean by this is it goes for you and against you if you believe it exists. It wouldn't just go against you. That makes no sense. Like, you wouldn't be winning games if that was the case. And this whole scripting thing honestly annoys me a little bit, because I only started playing FIFA like properly in FIFA 17. And when I first started the game, I was getting like gold 2 ranks. I wasn't doing brilliant. I was losing like, you know, 18 games a weekend. Like, I wasn't great at the game, but I decided to practice and actually learn where I was going wrong, try and actually get better at the game, and believe it or not, I did. I started getting Elite 3, Elite 2 finishes with a mediocre 500k team in FIFA 17 towards the end of the game, and honestly, I tried very hard to do that. This year particularly, I've tried to work on my mental composure, tried to get better at every aspect of the game, and it led to me hitting 36 wins a weekend, you know, doing really, really well. If scripting exists, I wouldn't be able to feel myself getting better. I wouldn't feel any progress. Surely we'd all be averaging about 20 wins a weekend, something like that, because how would scripting work in the first place? Like, why would they make one player win 30 games, the next player win 15? Like, it wouldn't work like that, guys. Some people believe there's scripting because when they go on massive winning streaks and then they lose a game, they believe, oh, scripting, and then they lose another game, scripting. No, the only reason you're losing games is because EA are upping the opponents you're playing against, because you've beat so many like people that you're essentially better than, so they put you up against people that are better than you. Another comment I also see quite a lot is, if the game isn't scripted, then how come my players are really slow one game and then really quick the next? And to be honest with you, that's just to do with inconsistency of gameplay and the servers, because, you know, in midday in like the UK, the servers get really overloaded with requests and there's a lot of traffic on them, meaning they're slower in general, so it does take longer for your commands to register. But it's pretty much the same for everyone. So essentially, if you do have these slow games, that's why you see like 1-1 draws, 2-1 games, but if it's quick, you'll get a good like 10-goal game. That's mainly the reason why. It's to do with the servers. Like, I have said this before, try playing late at night and you will quite often notice like a difference in gameplay, and it'll be a lot quicker. But anyway, I have stated what I think about this situation, and I have stated my opinion, and it's okay for you guys to disagree, but you don't need to do it in a way which is negative, degrading of somebody, or insulting. Like, there's absolutely no need for that. It'll result in a block from my channel. I don't want you here, okay? But if you're nice about it, if you're polite and you say, you know, a constructive comment, then I understand that, and I will be sure to read it and actually try and understand what you're saying. If you're wondering why I disabled comments on the last video, it is because of the amount of negativity and insults I was getting towards me and my family. I'm sorry that this video has been extremely negative and ranty, but I just had to get this out. So to everybody which supports me and actually likes my content, then just know that I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for sticking around and not jumping on the bandwagon of hate. I have a lot of videos coming out for you guys, so be sure to stick around for that. And I hope you'll have a great rest to your day, and I will see you all later. Peace out, guys.